I used to be stuck in my head. I was an overthinker, over-internalizer, over-creative mind, and I started then filling journals with all my ideas, my entrepreneurial endeavors, how I'm going to change the world. Now, with all this, it created an incredibly short attention span. I procrastinated, I didn't know where I was going, I never had focus, and I just learnt. Now, I realized from all this learning that there are so many ways of being productive. And I realized that I was in a bit of a productivity paradox, where Dan Pink was saying one model around when is the best time for you to be creative? When is the best time for you to be analytical? Or Carl Newport's 90 minutes model of deep work. Or every single entrepreneurial interview you've ever listened to, and they've all got their own unique way of getting things done. Now, my biggest struggle was, how do I combine all this? How do I be the ultimate morning person, the ultimate middle of the day person, and the ultimate evening person, and get all these things done? But I realized that that was never going to happen. It occurred to me that each individual has their own best way of working. Much like each individual has their own best optimal diet or their own favorite way of learning, each individual has their own unique way of getting things done. Now, I learned this all through my personal development journey by really deep diving and owning my purpose and direction. Where am I going? Why am I going there? Understanding how I best learn, understanding my best input to get the best output, and really then honing in and creating the vision of my future of the lifestyle I want to live. Now, this was all quite beautiful experience, and it was quite struggling and overwhelming to then take all this information and have to start actioning it, have to start experimenting and understanding how I best work. Now I've found my productivity niche. I understand how I best work, and now I can smash out my mornings with the perfect amount of work and achieve more than I ever thought I could. And now I just get to go, remote life. Hang out on the beach in the afternoon and do what I want, knowing that I've achieved the best that I can achieve in a day. And it's freeing and liberating. What do you think your productivity niche is?